Welcome to Queen of the Household. My name is Emily, and today I'm going to share with you how I inexpensively cleaned the tile floors in our kitchen. So the previous homeowners put in these huge tile piece squares, I guess you could say, on our floor, and they're actually the same as what's on our kitchen island or countertop, and in between is this really thick grout that they put in between all of the tile pieces. So I've just been mopping my floor like I normally do, but I've noticed that the grout has gotten darker and darker over the last few years. And I looked up some ideas on Pinterest, and a lot of them have these different solutions where, you had to use different, like peroxide and Dawn detergent and toothbrush and baking soda. And I've tried all those, and honestly, they haven't really worked for me. And so I finally just said, okay, I'm gonna just do this and see if it'll work. And it did. I am loving the difference. I can really tell a difference. I hope it shows up on camera, but they are so much cleaner, and I could just see the dirt coming away as I was scrubbing. So I just used three basic things to clean my grout. Number one, I used my vinegar and water solution that I have in a Dollar Tree squirt bottle. It's just 1 part vinegar and 2 parts water. And then I used a little sponge to wipe away the dirt and the water. And then I also used a scrub brush that I got from Dollar Tree, and it works really, really well. So those 3 items, that was it. And then I just got on my hands and knees and I went to town, put in some elbow grease, and got them cleaned. So the first thing I did was I just sprayed the water and vinegar on the grout lines, just kind of saturated them so that they were fully covered in the solution. And then I took my white scrubber and I just scrubbed away. And as I was scrubbing, I could see the dirt just coming up from the tile. So it still looks dark as I'm scrubbing because it was wet, and so it did take a little while for me to see a difference, but I could see the dirt coming up. And then I just took my sponge, the soft side, and I wiped up all of the excess water and vinegar and dirt that was coming up. You can see on my sponge the dirt that I was wiping up with it, so I had to kind of go and rinse the sponge and the scrubber quite often as I was doing this. It probably would have been good to have just a bucket of water that I could have rinsed it in, but it was so fun seeing the dirt just being lifted from my grout, and I loved it. So once it dried, I could really see a difference. This is a picture of it from the next day after it had dried, and I think it looks a lot lighter. You can see that it kind of matches the grout in the countertop now. It's not that big difference where it was so dark before on the floor compared to my countertop. And so I am loving it. It was such an easy solution. It didn't take me very long to do, and I wish I would have done it a long time ago. So I thought, well, I should be doing this like once a month, and realistically I probably won't do it once a month, but I'm thinking once a quarter. So every season I'm just gonna go ahead and get down on the floor and scrub those little grout lines, and I'm thinking that will probably keep it looking fresh and clean, and I won't be embarrassed by my grout lines anymore. So if you have had issues getting your grout lines clean in between your tiles, then try this solution. It works really well and really inexpensive too. So hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.